Good evening. This is Tina Nordine for our health assessment for the Family Nurse Practitioner Program. And this is my patient, Mr. Nordine. Mr. Nordine, what brings you in today?
Just getting an annual checkup.
Okay. And I have your date of birth, 3/19/1970.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any other problems or complaints today that you'd like to share with me?
No, ma'am.
All right. So you have no pain, no issues at all?
No, I've been doing good.
All right. Very good. I see that you've had a past medical history of a surgical, your neck. What did you have done?
I had a disc ectomy with fusion.
All right. When was that?
June the 28th was 1 year.
All right. And I see that you take a medication for hypertension. What would that be?
Lisinopril,
All right. Do you know the dose?
20 milligrams daily.
All right. And have you, I believe you're a registered nurse as well. Is that
Yes.
right? So I would imagine that your immunizations are up to date.
Yes,
Have you had a flu shot?
I have.
Okay. So it's almost flu season again. You may
Not
be
this season.
hadn't had a flu shot this season, but you may need to have that this coming up. Do you have any allergies, any food allergies or drug allergies?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Other than the lisinopril, 20 milligrams, do you take any other, maybe over-the-counter medications or any other medications?
I take a lansoprazole.
Okay. Now, is there a reason why you might take that, or have you seen a GI physician in the past?
I have.
All right. And the reason for it?
I have reflux.
Okay. All right. And does that seem to be controlled?
Yes.
All right. Very good. As far as chemicals, any alcohol abuse,
No.
any tobacco abuse, nicotine,
No.
any other drugs?
No.
All right. And what would you say is your diet and exercise?
I just eat a regular diet and I exercise a little bit. Probably not as much as I should.
How often do you have fast food?
A couple times a week at least.
All right, a couple times a week. And you said you don't feel like you exercise as often as you should. About how many times a week do you think you get some physical activity?
Maybe 2 to 3.
Okay, very good. And is that walking?
Yes.
And I understand, I've heard that you're a pretty good golfer. Is that right? Do you walk the course when you're playing golf? No. Okay. All right. Social history. We've talked about your occupation. You're also a registered nurse. Marital status, married. And you're not in the military. Is that
No.
right? And your current living situation. Who do you live with?
I have
Family members.
I have a wife, Tina, and a daughter, Natalie, and a son, Nathan.
Okay. As far as your social support groups, you attend church regularly, you have religious beliefs, anything?
Yes, we go to the Baptist church and I play golf and go to my kids' games, kind of support those schools.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, do you wear your seatbelt every time you drive, every time you get into a vehicle?
I do.
Okay. What about texting and driving?
I don't.
Drinking and driving?
I don't.
Okay, very good. Those are definitely things that I would love to counsel you on if you did. Do you own any guns in your home?
I do.
And are they locked, safely put away?
Yes.
Do you have a pool on your property?
I don't.
You don't. Any other body of water on your property?
We do live near a pond.
And any history of domestic violence or partner violence?
No.
No. What would you describe your activities of daily living?
Working and yard work, going to my kids' games.
Okay. At this point in our assessment, I will go over the your eyes, your ears, nose, and throat. So we'll go over each of those systems, your cardiovascular system, respiratory, gastrointestinal, genitourinary, musculoskeletal, integumentary, your neurological system, psychiatric, hematologic, endocrine, and also your allergy or immunologic. So based on all of this, we'll do a physical assessment, and I will enter all of that information in. So as far as you stating that you did have some hypertension, as far as your lab work, have you had any recent lab work done?
I have.
Okay. And do we have a copy of that in the chart? Have you been able to provide that? Okay. So I'll take a peek at your lab work. What about an x-ray? Have you had an x-ray recently done?
Yes.
Okay. I'll also look at that, and then once we come up with that, we'll come up with a therapeutic plan for this assessment. Do you feel like you need any referrals? I know that you spoke with, you said that do you have a cardiologist that you see for your hypertension?
I saw one a long time ago, but he said everything was good, and so I just go to my primary.
Okay. And your gastroenterologist, you don't need to visit with him anymore, is that correct?
No, only if I have problems.
Okay, and your neck pain, I know that you had surgery recently. Is that all resolved?
I don't have any more numbness in my arm, and I don't have any more neck pain, so I'm good.
Okay, very good. So as far as any follow-up plan, what I will do is I will provide that with you. We'll have a follow-up plan with you, and then we'll bring you back in probably next year for your annual visit. Mr. Nordine, I thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.